Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a weekly reading vlog. So today is the 27th of February, which means I only have one more day left for reading because today is almost over with. We're Monday evening. Um, so yeah, I still have from my TBR blood trials left to finish. I have 50% done. So I still have like over 400 pages, 450-ish pages left to read before the end of tomorrow. Will I manage it? That is the question. I really hope so. I'm really set on reading this evening as much as possible. I'm not gonna sit down on the couch over there because I usually fall asleep when I do that, and I don't want to fall asleep. Not right now. So I'm going to help myself out and make sure that I get that reading done. I've had a very not fun weekend and not great Monday either. So hopefully this will help me escape a bit because I need some positivity here. I'm loving this book so much. This is the book I needed so badly when I was looking for more dystopian books. When I finished The Hunger Games for the first time, I was looking for more dystopian books, and everything I picked up after that was trash. I hated the books, the dystopian books I picked up afterwards. And this is kind of the divergent book I wish I read, if that makes sense. Um, this is exactly what I was looking for when I picked up Divergent. I was so disappointed with Divergent. It was so underwhelming, full of plot holes, not believable, and hard to follow. It made no sense, and I hate when plots are incoherent. Um, yeah, that annoys me a lot. So yeah, but this one, amazing so far. So hopefully the second half of this book is going to be as good as the first half, because this has me hooked, very hooked. And I can't wait to finish it and see how this ends. And I just learned that the second book is going to get out this year. So I will be getting that book hopefully as soon as it gets out, because I'm gonna need to finish this duology for sure. So yeah, that's it. I still have like 3 more days to go teaching. Then on Friday, I have a trainer's a teaching day, and I'm going to do like the first half of the day. So the morning at one of my schools, and the rest of the day, I'm probably going to just work from home. And I do have a lot of things that I want to sort out at home. So, and then we're going to start our spring break. I will still be working during the weekends, but I won't be teaching throughout the week. And I do want to get a lot of stuff done in the house. I need to clean because it is draining me so much, and I can't put this off anymore. I need to prioritize it. I also need to do a lot of stuff for my business and for my taxes and my accounting of my business and stuff like that. So yeah, I need to focus on all of that and try to like be productive as much as possible during that week. So I'm trying to plan on towards that. My son is also going to be leaving during a good part of the week, like 4 days. my mom is gonna pick him up, and then I'll go to my mom's uh, for a night and then come back with my son the next day. I won't be staying too long because I have way too much to do, but at least I'll have like a little bit of a break and try to rest during that time. So yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about my spring break because it's not this week. It's gonna be the other week, and it's gonna be another vlog. But I do need like to get ready for that this week. That makes sense. So I'm going to be preparing for that week that is going to come up. That's basically why I was talking about it. So I also need to get on top of filming, TBR, wrap up, all that good stuff. And for March, I will be picking up all the books I put aside, paused from January that I'm going to finish on through March, as well as the books I wanted to read for February. I'm going to push them over through March as well. So I won't be adding anything new. So it should be easy to plan out. It's just all the coloring in my bullet journal that's taking a lot of time to do, but yeah, we'll see. On that note, I'm gonna continue reading this amazing book, and I'll update you later. Hey everyone, so it's now March 1st, and yeah, I didn't finish reading The Blood Trials, but I am finishing it today. So I'm still going to count it as a February read since I read most of it in February and that I'm finishing it the 1st of March. If I was finishing it a little bit later, I would have kept it as a March read, but I'm gonna try to sprint through it. I only have 200 pages left to read, so I should be able to make it within the next 2 hours. And yeah, so much has been happening. I don't want to spoil it because it's that good. I think you should go in without spoilers and stuff. But yeah, lots of political intrigues and turns, and whew, many things happened. Some of them were gut wrenching, and some of them are surprising a bit. And yeah, there are twists and turns, and I can't wait to see where this leads. Because, yes, you do have like this mystery of who killed her grandfather, but there's also a lot of other stuff where you don't know much about, and not that much is revealed. And I feel that we're gonna have a certain closure, or at least part of a closure from the murdering, from the actual murder, but not the rest of the mystery and political intrigue. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to see what's ahead and what's up next, and I'm really excited. So yeah, I'm gonna update you a little bit more. I would do like a fancy B-roll or something of me reading, but it's actually boring to watch when I'm reading on my readers. So I'll catch you up when I finish this book. I am going to make myself a coffee so that I don't fall asleep. See you in a bit. Hey everyone, so it's now Saturday and I didn't update much because this week was very hectic, chaotic, and it was something. I am going to close this vlog here because I am now officially in my spring break. So I do want to do like a separate vlog for the whole spring break, if that makes sense. But I do have some updates before I close this off. So I did manage to finish reading The Blood Trials on March 1st, but I'm still counting it as a February read because I read like most of it in February. So like I don't care. It counts as February. I decide. Thank you very much. But yeah, book. That book was amazing. Please pick it up. Perfection. It is the book I was wanting when I finished The Hunger Games. This is the book I needed. It was just perfect. I did have a little bit of issues with what the character decided to do at some point towards the end, and it was annoying me, and I was kind of mad at her. I was afraid it was going to go somewhere I didn't want it to go. But no, it did go to a place where I'm very satisfied with. And now I just can't wait to pick up the second book. I just can't wait for it to be published. And I'm probably going to pre-order it because I want it like now. Yeah, it was that good. Such a huge cliffhanger. There's a lot of action. This book has everything. It has the action, it has great pace, it has political intrigues, a little bit of mystery trying to figure out who murdered her grandfather, which we do have closure for, which I was expecting and hoping, and we did get it. There are other mysteries that were happening that we didn't get full closure of, which is fine because we don't want a first book of a duology to have closure on everything, because that would be kind of weird. For the second book, you have to keep some things on for the second one. But yes, yes, and yes, it was so good. I don't know how else to explain this, but it was amazing. Please pick it up. Pick it up. I strongly recommend. That's it. It's going to be one of my all-time favorites for sure. Is it going to dethrone Strange the Dreamer? I don't know, because right now Strange the Dreamer is my all-time favorite book, but it's it's coming up very, very close. So probably a good candidate for my favorite book of 2023 for sure. So yeah, after that I had very tough days. I ended my week on a Thursday with my students, and it was so hectic. I had like 5 periods, and all of those 5 periods, I was testing my students were doing their exams. So it was a very, very tough. And 4 out of those periods were very difficult. Um, the children do need a rest, like definitely. Um, yeah, it was tough. And then I had a meeting during lunchtime, and then I had another meeting after school. It was intense. I was exhausted. I came back home, I ate, and I went to bed. That's it. That's all I did. I haven't read since I finished the blood trials because it was just that much. Too much for me. Yesterday, I had a teacher's training day, so it wasn't a day off for the students. It was, but not for teachers. So I did work on my planning for the rest of the year, because after spring break, things go down like very, very quickly. It's pretty much a countdown till the end of the year. It goes so fast, and I don't have a lot of classes left with my students, so I need to count down like all the classes I have left for them to finish all of our projects. And I'm probably going to do like one more major project and then like maybe a small one at the end. It will really depend on how everything goes down. It is intense, but I was planning, and I'm really happy with the progress I've made yesterday. And then I was supposed to leave at like noon, but I ended up leaving at 2:30ish, almost 3. I went to the Apple store because I am freaking out with my computer, not gonna lie. The more the days go by, the more I freak out because it's making not reliable or trustworthy noises, which makes me scared a lot. I wanted to ask some questions to the people there, and I knew I had to have some specs because of all of the editing, because I use Adobe like daily almost. So I didn't want like the basic Mac products. And then, and what I've looked for, it was almost, it was $1,300 Canadian dollars, and it's a lot. It's so much money. And I have like half of that already put aside. But still, that means I still had like 2 months left that I still needed to put some more money aside before I could actually buy it. So I wanted to ask questions, which I did. And there is another machine that I could use that would be like perfect for what I need. And it is built for exactly that, people who do a lot of graphics and video editing and stuff like that. And I would save $1,200. So that means I could buy it like now ish, because that's a month less of putting some money aside. And the other month out of the two that I needed, I can just put it on my credit card and pay it off from my credit card from there. I am a little bit excited and I can't wait. They did create a business account for me. So we'll see. I'm waiting on that call. They're supposed to call me during the beginning of the week. But if everything goes well, I should be able to buy it on Thursday, because I do have an educational discount. So they're going to check if a business discount is possible, or like what is the best option for me. So that's what I'm waiting for. But yeah, I would be ordering it this week. Well, yeah, the week to come. And I wouldn't be able to receive it before the end of the month. So I'll only be able to actually use it by the end of March, maybe beginning April, but still, because what I want is custom-ish, and they need to get it from the warehouse. So, but that's just a small detail. I'm very, very excited for this. That actually made my day for sure, because I'm scared. My husband's computer is not going well either. So right now I know I have a lot of vlogs that I need to edit and put out that I was trying to work on. But honestly, I don't want to overuse my husband's computer, because we'll have like 2 computers to buy, and that's not a good thing. So what I will do is concentrate on my TBR and my wrap up, and then I'll just edit the rest of the vlogs as soon as I get my Mac. And I will be changing workspace for the Mac, because this structure is all mounted on the wall, and a Mac is way too heavy to put on a shelf that is on the wall. So I'm going to put everything on my drawing table that I have in my room. And it's actually really perfect, because we don't have like direct sunlight from there, but it's not dark in our room. So it's gonna be perfect. So those are the updates. And yeah, as I said, I'm going to stop it here so that I can have a proper spring break vlog. I'm sorry if this vlog wasn't that much. I hope by the time you see this, we'll be able to have caught on everything, and I'll have my Mac in all that great stuff. We're gonna take the good news when we have some, because it's been a roller coaster of a whole lot of things lately. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I cannot say that enough. Like, comment, and subscribe if you wish. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.